Thanks for being here.
Check. Can you hear me?
No.
Cool. Thanks for coming.
Good to see you guys.
It's usually kind of awkward to start out, but we'll warm up to each other, I promise.
I've always tried to make sure that no part of our show is awkward. No one wants to feel that. But recently I've realized if you can just embrace that awkwardness, sometimes it's not that bad.
Alright, so my question is, if you could write one new law that everyone had to obey, what law would you create?
Oh, wow.
I hate laws. I want to get rid of some.
I love them.
All right, well, you write the law, and then I'll get rid of it.
Man, gosh, I don't know how deep I want to go here. I do think that there should be something installed in cars that like disables your phone in some way.
Yeah.
Smart, yeah.
I'm tempted to use my phone when I drive.
Graham. The police! 911, what's your emergency?
You're saying, but what I'm saying is there's what I see in my head is a piece of technology that the car does to the phone that disables it, so it's not even able to be used, not just self-control. Are you arguing with me?
I don't like the use of phones in cars unless you're taking a selfie. Then it's sweet.
That is not correct.
Sweet. It's sweet. I prefer not touching people, honestly. If it's an option on the table, I'll take that every time. Just like the hi and back away. But a lot of times you see someone, you're like, oh, they're going to want to touch. And so you have to figure it out.
Oh, don't touch me.
So what career path would you guys have gone into if you didn't make it big?
I hadn't thought about that.
Well, I guess you didn't have to.
I don't, real estate. Something is like the least inspiring thing you could think of. So this is what I do now.
Boring.
Maybe in a different life I would be, no offense to real estate agents, it's just a very mundane job, which kind of interests me.
I probably, I would probably buy a house from you. If I like got to a level with my business where I buy a house.
Like when you're selling me coffee, I'd be like, are you looking for a house?
Yeah.
Do you want to start a band?
No. We're gonna go make some cookies. Because you like cookies.
You guys ready for this? This is the first for me.
All right, guys. So we have 2
Shots of vodka.
Delicious.
Yeah. So we have 2 different types of flour here. What we found is that mixing them together
It's a perfect blend.
It's a perfect blend.
found that.
One's a higher in protein and one's a higher in starch.
Starch, right?
So
as it collides, it creates a reaction
yeah.
that will then only be experienced later once you eat the cookie.
Yeah.
And if you don't pour them in at the same time, and if you're not best friends when you do it, won't work.
Yeah.
So go ahead, man.
Go. There,
All of
I
it?
saved you some.
Oh, okay. See, that's. There you go. So then after that, we
You're gonna lift it up.
lift it up
Yep.
and shake it. Yes.
What is that? What is that?
I'm not sure. Just like this?
Exactly.
Exactly like this.
It's looking good.
So what you're doing, you're aerating the ingredients.
I'm aerating. So you say your stuff's softer so that I can say it well. I'm aerating the ingredients,
Yeah, which is very important.
which is adding air to the ingredients.
There you go.
Come here, all of you. What is that? The fucking bone's thicker than the meat. What is that?
I don't know,
It's
Chef!
not good enough. Get out. You're not good enough. Piss off.
Hi guys.
Hi.
What's the first thing you do when you get off stage?
Well, drink some water.
It's true.
That's
We
actually
do drink
probably
water
the
right
first
away.
thing.
And there's water in a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
That's my
Pepsi,
wife always gives
Coca-Cola.
me, she doesn't like when I drink Red Bull. She's like, you need water. I'm like, there's a lot of water in Red Bull.
Anytime we cook in our own homes, anyone who's in the home while we're doing it says, please stop telling me everything you're doing.
Yeah.
But we just can't help it. So this is the perfect opportunity for us to walk you through exactly what we do almost every day.
That is not correct.
Beats.
Like beats?
Well, mostly like the musical kind, but
Oh.
Cooking up beats.
cooking them up.
I thought you meant like beet
That's what
shoots.
when we're in the studio, we're cooking. But also, Josh can make a mad beat, like the vegetable. Is it a vegetable?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'll Google that after.
Do you even cook?
Not really.
I don't think I've ever cooked.
I'll cook like meats, and that's it.
Steak and stuff.
Yeah.
Anytime we cook in our own homes. So we're gonna come around with the silicone baking mat, and you're gonna place your new ball of joy
Gross.
on there.
Wow. Is this the order in which they were baked?
Okay.
This one's mine.
Mine with this one.
Dude, that looks good.
That's mine right there. Next. Okay, whatever.
It's like a game thing.
Next, why you all come here?
This is an ongoing Twitter debate. Which goes first, the cereal or the milk?
I don't know if I know anyone who debates that. Right? I mean, I know that that's a interesting question. I appreciate it. But are you suggesting that you put your milk in first?
No, I put in the cereal.
Yeah, I think we just probably can't be friends.
Yeah,
Cereal goes first.
I've never really seen that debate either.
I think that it's actually very important, the ratio from cereal to milk. I'm a lower milk ratio than most people would think. I think that the overdoing it with the milk kind of ruins the whole thing.
Yeah.
So
It's a lot easier to judge how much milk goes in after the cereal's already there than to judge how much cereal goes in after the milk is already there.
But at first, when you're pouring the milk, though, it's a mystery. You're like, I still see the cereal. It's not moving.
Yeah.
I don't know how much I'm putting in right now. And then all of a sudden, it starts to expand, and you're like, oh, no. That was too much.
I feel like some cereal is more buoyant than others, but you don't really know. So if you already have the milk there and then the cereal goes in, you don't know how much is floating and how much is sinking, and milk's not clear. So how much cereal is below the surface? Whereas before, if you put the cereal in, you know exactly how much cereal you're going to eat.
You're blowing my mind right now, man. Good question. Way to get things stirred.
Yeah. I hope we settled that debate
Yeah.
online.
Oh,